They told you success was about talent. They told you it was about luck, connections, education, timing. They told you that some people are chosen, and some people are not. But they never told you the truth. They never told you that success begins long before the world witnesses it. It begins in silence, in the late nights when no one is watching, in the early mornings when doubt tries to strangle your ambition, in the quiet decisions that seem small but alter your entire destiny. The truth is, success doesn't belong to the gifted. It belongs to the relentless, those who refuse to surrender their vision even on the days when their hands shake and their faith trembles. They never taught you that success isn't an event. It's a mindset, a discipline, a personal contract signed with pain, silence, sacrifice, and fulfilled with patience and persistence. They never taught you that the world rewards those who take responsibility for their lives and punishes those who wait for someone else to save them. Because nobody is coming. Not your family, not your friends, not your boss, not the government. The door to your future is locked from the inside and only you hold the key. They never taught you that success is not about speed. It's about momentum. Anyone can start fast. Most people do. But very few can keep going when the excitement fades, when the applause stops, when the results take longer than expected. The truth they hid from you is simple. Success is not built on motivation. It's built on consistency. Motivation is a spark. Consistency is the flame that burns cities into existence. And when you look at the people you admire, the ones you call successful, wealthy, powerful, unstoppable, you see only the shine. What you don't see is the darkness they walked through to earn that shine. They never taught you that every successful person was once a beginner drowning in uncertainty. Edison failed 10,000 times. Disney was fired for having no creativity. Ford went bankrupt multiple times. The Wright brothers were called insane. Lincoln lost more elections than he won before becoming a legend. They weren't chosen. They chose themselves. They made a decision and protected that decision with their lives. This is the part they never taught you. Success is not something you chase. It's something you become. You become disciplined. You become focused. You become committed. You become resilient. You become the kind of person success cannot ignore. Schools taught you formulas but not vision. They taught you history but not purpose. They taught you subjects but not self-belief. They taught you how to fit in, not how to stand out. They never taught you how to master your mind, but let me tell you the truth. Your mind is the control center of your destiny. If you do not command it, it will command you. It will convince you to quit, to wait, to stay average, to shrink your dreams until they fit your fears. Success requires a new mental identity, a new internal operating system, a mind that refuses excuses, rejects distractions, and eliminates every form of self-sabotage. They never taught you that success is emotional warfare. You will battle your own doubt more than you battle your circumstances. You will question yourself on days no one else is questioning you. You will feel alone even when surrounded by people because success is a journey inward and most people are terrified of going there. They never taught you that people will doubt your dreams the moment you start believing in them. Not because they know you won't succeed, but because your courage exposes their cowardice. Your ambition confronts their complacency. Your growth forces them to see their stagnation. But here lies the deeper truth. The people who doubt you are irrelevant. The only person whose belief matters is you. Your vision becomes real the moment you refuse to abandon it. They never taught you that the price of success is paid in full and paid up front, but the rewards are endless. Freedom, confidence, impact, wealth, purpose, fulfillment, a life that makes sense, a life you are proud to wake up to. Success requires sacrifices people never warned you about. You will lose friends. You will lose comfort. You will lose old habits. You will lose the version of yourself that stayed small for too long. But what you gain is worth everything. They never taught you that success is not about doing more, it's about doing what matters. Focus is your greatest weapon. Clarity is your compass. Desire is your engine. Action is your proof. You rise by removing what weakens you. You grow by refusing what distracts you. You win by committing to what elevates you. This is the truth they never taught you. Success is simple but never easy. Not because the steps are complicated, but because most people are not willing to take them. The truth is, your life changes the moment you decide you are done living the old one. One decision, one moment of clarity, one vow to never return to who you used to be. Every day is a test of discipline, a test of patience, a test of commitment to the person you said you would become. Success begins the moment you stop wishing and start working. Stop blaming and start becoming. Stop dreaming and start embodying your dream. The truth they never taught you is that the universe responds to courage. It bends for those who are bold enough to bet on themselves, to keep going when most would quit, to push 1 inch further than their excuses allow. Your future is not waiting for the perfect moment. It's waiting for a stronger version of you. So today, choose growth over comfort. Choose discipline over distraction. Choose purpose over pleasure. Choose to become the person success cannot resist. Because this is the truth they never taught you. Success is not found. It is created. Forged. Built. Through grit. Through hunger. Through an unshakable belief that you were made for more. And once you understand that, you are unstoppable. Success has always been portrayed as a mystery, a hidden treasure buried somewhere far away, accessible only to a chosen few. But the truth they never taught you is far more simple, far more raw, far more uncomfortable, and far more empowering than anything you've heard before. Success is not an accident, not a miracle, not a stroke of luck or a blessing that falls from the sky. Success is a predictable outcome, engineered through discipline, sacrifice, and the willingness to walk alone when the world refuses to believe in your vision. They never taught you that success is cruel in the beginning. It demands effort without reward, faith without evidence, consistency without applause. In the early days, success hides itself from you, not to punish you, but to test the purity of your desire. Anyone can start, but only the ones who are willing to continue in the dark earn the right to rise in the light. They never taught you that success is not about talent. The world is filled with talented failures, people who had potential but no discipline, dreams but no execution, ideas but no courage. Talent is a gift. Discipline is a choice. Talent may give you a head start, but discipline decides who finishes first. They never taught you that success is not about motivation. Motivation is temporary, unreliable, emotional. It fades with weather, with mood, with difficulty. But habits, those quiet, invisible routines you build day after day, these are what separate the dreamers from the doers. Successful people are not more motivated. They are simply more committed. They show up whether they feel like it or not. They act before they are ready. They work when no one sees them. They push through boredom, through doubt, through fear. They never taught you that success requires isolation. Not loneliness, but isolation. You will have to distance yourself from distractions, from noise, from people who drain your energy and doubt your potential. You will have to build a sanctuary for your mind, a space where you can think, plan, create, and grow. They never taught you that success is emotional warfare. You will fight your own excuses. You will battle insecurities you never knew you had. You will question your worth, your decisions, your direction. You will face rejection, delays, setbacks, betrayal, and failure. Not once, but repeatedly. But each time you rise, you become stronger, sharper, wiser. Success is not measured by how many times you fall, but by how many times you refuse to stay down. They never taught you that success demands sacrifice, real sacrifice. Late nights, early mornings, canceled plans, broken comfort zones, missed parties, ignored opinions. You cannot have the life you want and keep the habits you have. Something must go. Something must change. They never taught you that success is not fast, not glamorous, not easy. It unfolds slowly, quietly, behind the scenes. And most people quit right before the breakthrough. They stop because they think nothing is happening, but success grows like a seed. Underground, invisible, silent, until one day it breaks through the surface and becomes impossible to ignore. They never taught you that success is a mental game more than a physical one. Your thoughts shape your actions. Your beliefs shape your limits. Your self-image shapes your future. If you see yourself as weak, you will act weak. If you see yourself as unworthy, you will sabotage your progress. But when you start to think like someone who deserves more, you start to act like someone who earns more. They never taught you that success requires brutal honesty with yourself. You must look at your habits, your decisions, your excuses, your laziness, your distractions, and confront them without sugarcoating. You cannot improve what you refuse to acknowledge. They never taught you that success is not about being the best. It's about becoming better than you were yesterday. Progress beats perfection. Action beats intention. Growth beats ego. They never taught you that success does not come from wanting. It comes from becoming. You cannot wish your way into a new life. You must work your way into it, step by step, hour by hour, habit by habit. They never taught you that success will change you. It will break the old version of you, the insecure one, the undisciplined one, the fearful one, and rebuild you into someone who can carry the weight of greatness. They never taught you that success is not a destination. It's an identity. It's who you become, not what you acquire. They never taught you that success will cost you your comfort but give you your freedom. Cost you your excuses but give you your confidence. Cost you your old life but give you the life you were meant to live. And the biggest truth they never taught you is this: success is not for the chosen few. It's for the few who choose. Those who choose discipline over comfort, effort over excuses, purpose over pleasure, vision over approval, growth over fear. If you are willing to pay the price, willing to walk the path, willing to stay until it happens, then success is not just possible, it is inevitable. Because success is not magic. It is math. Do the work and the results must come. The truth they never taught you is simple. You are not limited. You are not behind. You are not unworthy. You are simply one decision, one habit, one commitment away from rewriting your entire destiny. And the moment you decide to take full responsibility for your life, that is the moment success begins chasing you. Success isn't luck. It isn't talent. It isn't something only a few people are born with. Success is a decision, a commitment to doing the hard things no one applauds, no one sees, and no one understands. They never taught you that success starts in silence, built on discipline, sacrifice, and the courage to keep going when everything feels impossible. You don't need permission. You don't need perfect timing. You need one thing: relentless consistency. Because the truth is simple, your future isn't waiting for someone else. It's waiting for you to show up. Success demands a price most people are afraid to pay. It requires early mornings, lonely nights, and the courage to stand alone when others quit. They never told you that success is built in the moments when doubt screams louder than belief, but you push anyway. Every sacrifice sharpens you. Every setback strengthens you. Success doesn't arrive. It is earned, carved, and claimed by those who refuse to surrender. The truth is harsh but liberating. Your life changes the moment you decide you will no longer accept average. Only the relentless rise. Success hides behind the tasks you avoid, the fears you tolerate, and the excuses you repeat until they feel like truth. No one teaches you that greatness is a lonely road paved with invisible battles, fought in your mind long before they appear in your life. You rise the day you stop negotiating with weakness and start acting with intention. Success belongs to the one who shows up when inspiration dies, who moves when the world stands still, who believes when evidence is missing. In the end, success is simple. Decide, commit. Success is not waiting for you in some distant future. It's hiding behind every moment you choose discipline over distraction and purpose over pleasure. They never taught you that success does not come to the smartest or the most talented. It comes to the one who refuses to break, even after life hits them harder than they ever imagined. The truth is simple. Life will test you with silence before it rewards you with sound. You will work for months with no applause, no validation, no proof you're on the right path. And this is where most people quit. Not because they're weak, but because they expected success to feel comfortable. But comfort is the enemy. Growth requires friction. Success requires sacrifice. You must be willing to outlast the pain, outthink the doubt, and outwork the version of yourself that keeps pulling you back into old habits. They never taught you that every goal demands a price, and the currency is always the same: Your time, your focus, your energy, your willingness to lose who you were so you can become who you're meant to be. Success belongs to the one who understands that failure isn't a dead end. It's a message, a mirror, a mentor. Every setback is shaping you, sharpening you, preparing you to carry the weight of the life you're asking for. And make no mistake, great lives are heavy. Dreams have gravity. Visions demand strength. That's why the process feels brutal, because it's building you into someone strong enough to hold the success you're chasing. In the end, the truth about success is this: you are either training your mind to conquer your circumstances, or your circumstance success demands that you stop negotiating with your excuses and start facing the reality that no one is coming to save you. The world will not pause for your pain. It will not slow down for your fear, and it will not reward you for almost trying. You either rise or you remain where you are. That's the law. They never taught you that the biggest battle in success is not against the world. It's against your own mind, the part of you that wants comfort, validation, quick rewards, and shortcuts. But shortcuts steal your strength. Comfort kills your hunger. Validation weakens your spirit. You must learn to operate in silence. To sharps are training you to stay small.